comes the most important part, that is XIRR calculator. I have seen two kind of people in my life. Due to my advisory business, I have to talk to at least 2-3,000 people. I have talked to one, and I have talked to people one to many. I have talked to nearly 10,000, 20,000 people, right? So one to one, when I've talked to 2,000, 3,000 people, I've understood there are two types of people. One who understand that they have made a lot of money. So I met this real estate guy, and he started by bragging that he has made a lot of money in the real estate because he understands real estates better, right? And when I asked him, he said, I made 1 crore. I bought a house. I bought an office worth 1 crore. So when I asked about it, he told me that he bought a office worth 1 crore nearly 14 years back. And right now that office is worth 2.5 crores, right? And 1 crore 14 years back, right now 2.5 crore. The math did not add up to me. So I showed this XIRR calculator to him. What he needs to do, he needs to put that date. Let's say he bought it on 1st of January, and 14 years from today means 2012, right? He invested 1 crore rupees. So that is 1 crore. He did not withdraw anything, so he will just put 0 there, right? Or he will not put anything. And his current capital, it means his current value of that property is 2.5 crores, right? Okay. So the amount is 1 crore that he put in 2012, 14 years back. And right now I'm recording this on 23rd of June 2026. So when I calculate the XIRR is actually 6.53%, which is actually extremely weak quality performance, right? The total invested amount is 1 crore, total capital is 2.5 crores. And this is where I have given note here also. Your equity performance is materially weak. It means if you had invested in stock market, or if you had invested anything related to equity, not just in stock market, 50% to 70% also in equity and 30% somewhere else, maybe in real estate itself, you would have created 12%, 30%, 14%, which would have generated a lot more. And that you can see in the lump sum calculator. So let's say you had put 1 crore in equity related funds or multi-cap funds, and you had generated 13% only. Forget 25, 28%, right? So this is 14 years, and this is the CAGR, maybe 13% only. Then you might have created 5 crore 53 lakhs. And when I showed these numbers to that guy, he did not believe in me. He really had to go to Google and he had to check whether whatever I'm speaking is right or not. That is the biggest problem I see in a lot of people. I've met nearly 2 to 3 real estate people. One was the builder. He gave me all these figures. I calculated in front of him through this XIRR calculator. His XIR was 9%. And he works all day. He works everything. I mean, his job is very important. That's how we get buildings, because if everybody just keeps putting money in the stock market, that's not how it works. But he created only 9.5% XRR in the last 20 years of his career. All he has to do, he had to put date. So that's what he did. Let's say he did 2012. He invested 1 crore. Then 13, he invested 1 crore. I'm just giving you example. 0, he invested 17, he invested 1 crore. So this is 1, 1, 1. And yeah, right now he has like 9 crore rupees or something. This is 1 crore. And this is exactly, this is very similar to what it looked like, right? So he had nearly this amount and he had invested this 12, 13 and 17. And this was his figure, nearly 8.9 and 9.25, nearly that was the reality. And he also did not believe in me. He thought he's doing fabulously in his life. He has invested only 111 crore and he has got this much of amount, right? This was his amount, right? This is what he had invested. And apart from that, he had leveraged also somewhere. So that was also there, right? So this is what XIRR calculator does. It gives you the real picture of what you have generated over the years. One more client, I remember very vividly in 2023, he came to us and he said, Nikhil, I have done very well, but I need your guidance to do better. So I said, that's great if you have done well. And he said, I have doubled my capital, right? So I also got very charged up thinking, very charged up listening to this. But I was not surprised because 2020 to 2023, a lot of people had doubled their capital, right? So that was my assumption. Then he said something which intrigued me. He said, I doubled my capital in ULIP. And I don't know a lot about ULIP, but I knew this fact that ULIPs are not that great wealth compounders. So I asked him at the end, after talking to him for half an hour or 15 minutes or 50 minutes, I asked him, in how many times did you double your capital? And he said 10 years, right? And then I again directed him to here and I said, let's say you invested. So he invested in 2013. So he invested in 2013, nearly 1 crore only. And he had 2 crore rupees at 2023, right? I think somewhere near he was talking to me, and this is what his CAGR or XIRR was. And he was pretty much disappointed after that. And he also understood the kind of opportunities that he has missed, right? If he had generated only 15% in this time from 2013 to 2023, he would have made nearly 5x or 6x, right? So this is why XIRR calculator is very much important in your life. And many people, I have not seen XIRR calculator a lot of times. A lot of places I have seen CAGR calculator, lump sum calculator, SIP calculator, but XIRR calculator is very hard to find. That is what I understand. Zerodha has made XIRR calculator, but that only gives you equity view. It does not give you different view. Now, this is the one set of people that I meet. There are other set of people that I meet in my life is they are very disappointed. They think that they have not done anything in their life, right? So I met this guy. He said, I started my journey. Uh, and right now I have like 5 lakh rupees only and I'm not doing very well. I am thinking of quitting the market, right? There was one more guy who was our client only. And he asked, after 2 years of our services, he said that, hey, Nikhil, I started our journey in 2023 and right now we are in 2025 and my capital, my whole portfolio is only 0.5% up. So after giving you 2 years of fee, my portfolio is up by only 0.5%. That really does not justify your fee, Nikhil. Meanwhile, one of my mutual fund is giving me 11% XIRR or CAGR, right? So how, so I was listening to him and I asked him, if you joined our service in 2023, it means you might have bought JSW Holding also. There was one company where we made 6x. He said, yes, I made 6x in this company. So I told him that after JSW, you also had bought this other company where we made 3x, 4x. So he said, yes, I made 3x, 4x in that company also. But those I have exited already. This is the portfolio I'm talking about of my real portfolio right now. So I explained him, XIR is not calculated on the capital, on the portfolio you have right now. Otherwise, every time we exit, your portfolio is going to come down to 0% only, right? XIR should also take care of the stocks that we have exited. So how you have to calculate your capital? And I told him, so this is 2023. Let's say you invested 10 lakh rupees. Okay. Then you will add row at this time at, let's say in 2024, you invested 10 lakh rupees. Let's say on October, 16th of October, 2024, you did a withdrawal of 5 lakh rupees because we gave exits on 16th of October. So this is 5 lakh rupees. Sorry, this is not invested amount. This you will put in withdrawal amount, right? So you have put in withdrawal amount. And right now, what you have is 22 lakh rupees. 22, not 22, 21 lakh rupees, right? So this was nearly what he had invested in. So he had 10 lakhs invested in 10 lakh rupees in 23, 10 lakh rupees in 24, and he had withdrawn 5 lakh rupees in 2024 because we gave some exits, and his portfolio was showing 22 lakh rupees only, right? And this was in 2025 nearly, I think, or early 2026, I don't remember. So when he calculated the XIRR, our XIRR was 14.21%, which was below average equity performance because it was below 15%. So we gave it below average. But given the time, given 2024 time, given 2025 time, it was better. And it was better than his mutual fund, which was giving in 11% only, right? So how mutual funds show returns and how you see returns in advisory in your own portfolios are very different. Mutual funds always calculate those NAV basis and show you whatever the figure is, 11%, 12%, 13%. But if you are buying the stocks based on the advisory, if you are buying stocks in your own portfolio, you may not have those perfect tools to find what is your XIRR is. And that is where this kind of tool is very much important for you, right? So when he saw this, he really understood that he has made 14.21% XIRR, not 0.5% XIRR, which he was talking about, right? Because his portfolio was showing 0.5% up only. And a lot of times people get biased because of that. You have to take care of the stocks that you have exited, right? So if you don't take care of them, then what's the point? So below that, you can see the notes also that you can see, and this is also cash flow summary. This is what you have invested. This is what you have withdrawn. This is the current amount, and this is the gain and loss that you have done, right? This is going to be one of the best XIRR calculator that you will use in the whole market, I would say, because people do not have XIRR calculators, right? You can put your date, you can put invested capital, and you can put the withdrawn capital that you have done, and you will find out your XIRR that you have generated over the years, right? So that is all from my side. I will see you in the next chapter where I will talk about the market analysis, the portfolio tools, and the thematic portfolios, their concepts, and how you should use this tool to find out the sectors, to find out the companies, to find out how you can create the alpha in the market. Okay, so till then, I wish you all the best, and see you in the next episode.